We've heard the words social distancing now for quite a while, and I'm here to talk about how social distancing impacts mental health. So, I'm Dr. Tara Lynn, brain health expert, psychotherapist, and creator of Pro Recovery RX. And today, let's dive in to social distancing. For all of my introverted friends, social distancing is a little bit like keeping to yourself. To all of my extroverted friends, social distancing can be a very painful experience. To all my mental health related friends, social distancing can feel like grief and trauma. How do we know when social distancing is becoming a bigger problem for ourselves? Let's take a look at what it means. So social distancing means, putting distance between ourselves and someone else. In the mental health field, we promote things like social interaction, support groups, support systems. Because what we know about mental health is that isolation is often a symptom of things like depression or trauma. So for us to give the green light on this can easily be interpreted as quickly losing your support system. So I talk to a lot of people about this, and I'm hearing things like people are losing their support systems in church, in groups and classes, at the fitness center, even with their own families. So a lot of things are being canceled or greatly changed. Even a family funeral has turned into something different than what you had originally planned on. Things like your kids' graduations, baby showers, bridal showers, weddings, major life events are changing the landscape of the world right now, which is going to end up causing a tremendous amount of loss and grief around that loss that we really don't know what to do with. My son is going to be graduating high school at the end of this year, and we were talking about what that might mean for him to not ever go back to your high school and not ever meet up with your friends again, and then to have an anticlimactic ending to something that you've put the last 13 years of your life in. This is just one example of the way social distancing is changing how we view ourselves as people and as a community. Social distancing also is a huge trigger for people who have trauma. For instance, right now, our trauma brains are on high alert. And when that happens, our fight or flight kicks in. So we look at the world, someone who has trauma already looks at the world as if it's a threatening place. Now, with social distancing, we literally get eyeballed from people. And that eyeballing of people is like a scanning of threat. So now trauma is at an all-time high as we are distancing ourselves because you might be a threat to my safety and security. So what can you do about it? Well, some of the things that you can do is to continue to celebrate those things. Continue to have memorials for people. Continue to celebrate big life events. We just might have to do it a little differently. Continue to seek support through social media. Use it for what it's finally intended to be. Hop on phone calls, Distance yourself socially, but not to the point of severe isolation or not to the point of shutting yourself off from every aspect of your life. We are social creatures. We need each other. We love each other. This social distancing is being taken to an extreme, which means that the next pandemic that we're going to be seeing is a mental health crisis. Social distancing. Define it for yourself and live your life in a way that still involves other people. It doesn't mean we have to shut each other out of our lives. We just need to open the doors a little differently. In these days of this pandemic of COVID-19, we are going to be forever changed. But I'm hopeful that we will understand what we were missing out on before and never allow ourselves to miss out on those things again. I'm Dr. Tara Lynn. Please check me out at drtaralynn.com. If you want more information about Pro Recovery RX, a brain health supplement line, go to prorecoveryrx.com. Thank you for joining me. And during this time of social distancing, remember to express your love for one another, stay close, and reach out to people if you need help. Thank you.